Going on? We're live here on YouTube. It's another one of those spontaneous Google Hangouts. In life sometimes. In life sometimes you gotta do what you gotta do. So right now I ain't got no money for no damn haircut. So homeboy over here is gonna turn into a barber.
I do it all here.
We can get a haircut. So I mean I've cut his hair many a time. So
and he's actually edged me out pretty good.
I've edged him out pretty good. So now he's gonna come out here, but I'll give you guys some time to get in here. Right now, talk boxing. Ask your boxing related questions down below. I'll be happy to answer them. Hold on, let me make sure this thing is good. Make sure this thing is good. Should be good.
Start with one. Come higher and attach the top and attach it. Okay. Start at hairline on the side of the head and cut up to the middle.
I don't think it's
It's not working?
No. I have it on private.
Oh, it's not that time.
Hold on. Make sure.
The little tennis towards you, brother.
Huh?
The really tennis towards you. Or I can have you facing that. No. This YouTube part is actually how they do it.
There's nobody there. Oh, we are live. Holy crap, somebody is there. Somebody's there.
Yeah.
I thought it wasn't public. Hold on, let me make sure.
Yeah, knock this haircut out. Looks like we do boxing here.
Oh, who's coming in?
Boom.
Huh? Please, by all means.
It's a chip right here. Wait a few minutes and you'll see. I like my haircut, man. I look like I don't look good. Gotta look good to be a boxer.
Any comments there? Do you see people commenting?
Nope.
Okay.
There's 2 people there though.
That's what it says.
Yep.
I just want to
Yeah,
make
somebody just commented.
What do they say?
Having a haircut on live. Yeah, we're having fun with this, Look at my hair. The only thing is my son got hair, I don't got hair. So you know how it goes. You gotta look good and sharp.
We'll get started. When you don't got it like that, you gotta make it do what it do. You know what I'm saying? So, for those of you that are funneling in here, make sure you smash that like button. Yeah. Hold on, let me take my Everton jersey. I can't get no. We give me cover.
Yeah.
So yeah, for those of you who are funneling in here, make sure you smash that like button. I'll be right here getting my hair cut, so I'll try to answer my questions as good as possible.
Yeah.
As good as possible. That's off or what?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, I have to get that.
Someone said that they like your haircut.
It's the easiest haircut in the world.
Yeah. There was some boxing news. We had a lot happen in boxing yesterday. We had Maurice Hooker and Jose Ramirez. Maurice Hooker and Jose Ramirez. They're fighting for the for WBC, and I think Hooker is the WBO champion. So it's a big unification fight. It'll be good because the winner of that will probably fight the winner of the World Boxing Super Series. A final between Prograis and Taylor, and then we'll have another undisputed champion at 140. It will be the second undisputed champion at 140 in a couple of years, because Crawford won undisputed there a couple of years ago. So it should be a good fight. Stylistically, I think it'll be a fun fight because Jose Ramirez likes to come forward, and press, and he's got good boxing skills too. Hooker has improved a lot over time. He's extremely long for the weight. The guy has arms that are the size of, or as far as reach-wise, length-wise, the size of a lot of heavyweights. So I think it was a good fight. you know, aside from the stylistic standpoint of it all, you know, I think Eddie Hearn and Bob Arum, it's good that they're working together now. Well, it's good that they made a fight like this because it shows that they can work together, and maybe there will be hope that they can make a Tyson Fury Anthony Joshua fight down the line. A little lower?
I mean, I'm just gonna trim it with this first
Yeah.
to get it to that size, and I'll just gradually
Okay.
blend it in.
I mean, you trust me. You trust me with your hair, so I'm gonna do the same. I'm gonna trust you.
More time with you, because you're pretty. Well, I'm not.
Yeah, take
My
it.
time is gone.
My time is. But yeah, let me know what city, what state, what continent you guys are watching from.
About the fight with Gigi this weekend.
Steve Rolls?
Yeah, what do you think about that? What do they think?
Well,
About the new manager, Banks, and everything.
I mean, I haven't I saw the shadow boxing
Yeah.
and the pad work, and he looks like he's not throwing his punches as hard. Like he looks like he's just moving more. He's on the balls of his feet. He's on his toes more. So I think, you know, that the Steve Rolls fight, I look at it as an experiment. You know, they're gonna experiment a lot. Let me see.
They gotta know each other first.
We only got two people. We only got two people here right now.
Right. They gotta experience first.
Yeah.
Okay.
We only got two people here right now.
It's alright. Talk boxing, be alright. They'll get to know.
So yeah, you get your boxing questions in.
Yeah, that's for sure.
You get them in. I'm sure more people will come.
Yeah, they do. They don't know you're alive.
It doesn't even say if you hold on. Oh, I'm gonna get it. Oh, let me see. When you hit refresh, you don't even see.
Yeah.
Never mind.
That's right here.
That's what I'm trying to figure out. Why is it?
Oh shit. Damn it. Excuse me.
Still live?
Yeah, you should be my fault. I'm sorry.
That was crazy.
You refresh it from here, Brandon? On the computer?
I just found, huh? No, I am live. It's for what reason it just wasn't say. So it says there's 3 people watching.
Okay, I'll get there.
This is premium boxing content. I'm getting my haircut live on YouTube. Yeah, we're getting the haircut live on TV. My man Southpaw Films, what's up, champ? How you doing? Looks, the comments are there too. If I can't see him, you could always.
Yeah. You want to turn the TV over that way so you can see it?
My glasses gonna be off. I can't even see anyone in front of me. But let me take this back off. So yeah, y'all let me know what city, what state, what continent you guys are watching from. Every now and then, when you just glance over there and tell me a comment, every now and then. I'm gonna do it all the time.
My phone, I could plug my phone over here. You probably use that.
I'll get your phone. You guys get your boxing questions, and I'll answer all of them. I don't care what it is. I'll answer to the best of my abilities. But I'm really excited for the Hooker Ramirez fight, man. Ramirez hasn't really had in my humble opinion, he hasn't had a significant fight since he beat Amir Imam for the title. You know, he fought Danny O'Connor. He fought Zapata, who was a solid fighter who gave him some trouble. But really, to me, I think the best one in his resume is Amir Young Master Imam. Hooker will be a good test for him because, like I said, Hooker, he's long, he's rangy, he punches real well, he's got a lot of heart. We've seen him get up off the canvas and stop fighters. He's won on the road, so it'll be a good fight. And, you know, I find it interesting for Hooker because for Hooker's entire reign as champion, he's had to go on the road and he's had to fight, you know, guys in their backyards. When he fought Terry Flanagan, he had to go to England to fight Terry Flanagan. When what's his name? When he fought, who did he fight last? Saucedo. When he fought Alex Saucedo, he had to go to Oklahoma City to fight him. So the interesting thing about that fight is also that it'll be in Dallas, you know, which is where Hooker's from, on July 27th or 28th. So it'll be the week right after Pacquiao and Thurman, which I think is really good. You know, that'll be a good 2-week stretch for boxing. Let me see what you guys.
Oh, I want to get my phone a minute.
Yo, tell her when she comes in here, tell her.
Huh?
When she comes in here, tell her. She's better come in right now. You know how she is. She talks and. Where's your phone at? This man lost his phone. This man lost his phone. Let me find out.
Unplugged the computer, that's a very big problem. Should I plug it in over here?
You what? You put my computer?
Should I plug it in here?
No, you're fine. I don't need it right now. You see? All right, so I won't be able to read your comment because you guys understand I'm blind. I'm blind, so
You have to go on it.
I'll go on it
YouTube.
and give myself a life.
Go live.
We are live. No, we are.
We are live. Just come on.
Let me see.
You get it?
I got it. I'm just. All right, go ahead. So I'll be here. You know, I might as well just go through the boxing news while I'm sitting here. I got a phone in front of me now, so we'll go through the boxing news. We'll see what's good. I want to see what's going on in the world of boxing. Let's see, we got see, Jamal Charlo came out today. He said he's willing to fight Canelo Alvarez.
Yeah. What, I knocked it down again?
Yeah, you knocked it down again.
Sorry.
Yeah.
I gotta keep be aware.
Okay, the big gray cord.
Yeah, I got it.
Just don't hit the. Hold on.
I got it.
Don't hit the big gray cord and you'll be good. Look, don't hit the big gray cord and you'll be fine.
Okay.
Thank you.
I can see what you can.
All right, hold on. Oh, put this right over there. Okay. Betty Boop, what's up, champ? Oh, I was gonna make a video about this, but I didn't. I haven't had a chance to make it yet. Dillian White said that he believes that because there was no VADA testing, and Anthony Joshua wasn't allowed to take his steroids and whatnot, that's why he lost. He didn't perform so well. And you know what's funny? A lot of people have been saying that recently. I don't know, man. Like I think all fighters are on. Most fighters at world class level are on something. But I mean, my opinion might be different than most people because I don't think steroids make you a better fighter. Plenty of guys have taken steroids and still got their ass whooped in the name of cheating. So steroids don't make you a better fighter. They might make you recover faster. They might make you stronger for a couple rounds, but they don't make you a better fighter. Like taking steroids aren't gonna help you throw a jab or a hook any better. I was talking to Riddick Bowe about that the other day because you know a lot of people in boxing, it's kind of like common knowledge in boxing that Evander Holyfield took steroids because he moved up to heavyweight. There was no way he could move up to heavyweight without steroids. But there's been guys who were small heavyweights who moved up to heavyweight and they took steroids and they didn't do half what Holyfield did. So again, steroids don't make you a better fighter. But I'll read you guys the quotes. And y'all drop your questions down below. I'll get to those. White was saying that he was saying this. This is what Dillian White said on his YouTube channel. He said, I quote, Anthony Joshua could be heard on camera asking his trainer, Rob McCracken, why do I feel like this after the 6th round? It's because you're in America with VADA testing. You're not on the juice, that's why. It's hard to get therapeutic use exemptions, or TUEs as they call them, in America than the UK, that's why. And then, what's his name? Anthony Joshua's spokesman came out in response and said, these comments are 100% false. Anthony Joshua is one of the most tested athletes in the sport and has been VADA and UKAD tested in the UK for all of his fights. He was tested as much in the States, and he has been in every UK fight. So, interesting stuff. You know, I've been one of those people in the past that have thought that Anthony Joshua was on steroids because honestly, how could you look at the man and not think he's on steroids? The guy is built like a freaking Adonis. It's not even just that. Like with him, I don't know. You got his promoters and you get people from the UK boxing establishment saying, "Oh well, Anthony Joshua, he gets tested this amount of times." But then, I do find it interesting that he came to America and he gassed out quicker than ever when there was VADA testing. So I'm not gonna say he was on steroids, but I don't think it's crazy to say. What do you think, Dad?
I basically think that the change of climate, the change of everything that happens so fast. Sometimes a person coming to another country, believe it or not, has to get acclimated with the whole change scenery and everything else. So I mean, it was a big adjustment, not just on the question as far as juicing up or whatever. People can say whatever they want, but they really don't know the facts. Until the facts come out, people can assume, but they don't have the facts. So anybody can have an opinion, but does it really matter? No.
No.
So I think a lot of things affected Josh with the scenery, the whatever, the testing, because like you said, the laws are different, so you can get over it a lot more probably than you can here, unless you're
I don't know if I agree with that.
Floyd Mayweather and go to the Nevada Commission and pay him off. What do you mean agree with what?
I don't know if I agree with that you can get away with more in the UK than you can in America. Because in the UK, the rules.
What I mean, they're more lenient.
I don't know if I agree with that though, because
Okay.
the rules in the UK, the rules are the same in London as they are in Liverpool. In America, the rules are different in New York than they are in California. You can get away with certain shit, different states in America.
Okay, so it depends on the commissions, what you're basically saying.
Exactly. My man Keenan KT, what's up, Keenan K? Said, how are the Taylors doing today? We're doing all right. I can't afford no haircut right now. So hey, you make it do what it do. We're here on YouTube.
Hit that like button and Snapchat, and we'll be all right with the haircuts.
Yeah, maybe if y'all want to see me get a haircut, why don't you super chat me some like $10?
We hurt, man.
We good though. We good. We fine. My parents think Joshua threw the fight on purpose.
I think it was wrong if Eddie Hearns knew there was a health issue. I don't care how much money the fight was gonna bring. Are you really concerned about your cash cow when you put him like that?
Yeah.
And that's really gotta question me about him or any other promoter. And I've always said that. How much are you really important about the money or the health of the fighter? So when I seen his father or a parent actually sticking up for their child, there's something wrong with that. No matter how you look at it. Joshua was just trying to be professional because he had his promoter there.
Absolutely. Let's see. What else we got going on in the boxing world? So yeah, Dillian White's pretty adamant that he thinks Anthony Joshua sucked on the night.
You see, Kolaki's fighting.
Oh yeah. Adam Konaki's fighting Chris Arreola. Yeah.
That's crazy for a mandatory or something.
So yeah, Chris Arreola's fighting Adam Konaki. Adam Konaki announced yesterday on his Instagram. That was a matchup that was discussed right after Arreola beat what's his name, Jean-Pierre Augustine on the Spence Mikey Garcia undercard. That was like the main fight that was discussed, and to be fair, like Arreola's a name in the division, like he's somewhat of a name, so it'll be a good name to have on your resume for Konaki. They're both fat guys, so those fat guy fights are always fun.
But he was willing to fight Arreola. Konaki, he wasn't willing to fight. Was it
Joshua?
Yeah, it's crazy.
Oh, of course not. He doesn't want to lose.
So it tells you something about that. The management, they don't have a lot of confidence in him.
Well, no, Al Heyman guys are gonna fight Al Heyman guys, even now more so than ever, because they were gonna keep it in house before the Ruiz won, but not imagine now.
Yeah, but it's not fair for the fans.
Life's not fair.
I mean, the fans are the ones paying the money.
Yeah, but life's not fair. If the fans don't want to see these guys keep the fights in house, and the fans just shouldn't pay any money.
Yeah.
If you hit these promoters were hurting the wall, they would make these fights. They would make the fights people wanted to see. But if you keep giving them your money,
Yeah.
it'll be what it is. My main man Kieran Betts, what's up, champ?
People follow this crazy.
How's Adonis Stevenson? Is he back to normal again? I haven't heard anything about Adonis. The last time I heard anything about Adonis was that he recovered. I think he got the hospital, right?
Yeah, the WBC president Sulman, he came out and said a few months ago that he went to visit him and he's up in spirits. He's talking more, he's 10 times more improved than when he was when he first got knocked out from the hospital. So that's good signs.
Yep.
A lot of it is to cut the family wants a lot of privacy, so they don't really want much to come out. They just want, but from what the WBC president said, he was actually very positive about him and say he's actually making a lot of big improvements.
That's good to hear. You know, you never want to see
Anybody.
You never want to see anybody. I don't care if you like the fighter or not. You never want to see anybody get hurt in the ring. And like honestly, when you don't get in that ring for a while, you don't spar at bare minimum. You forget how brutal it is in the boxing ring.
You
Like
wouldn't expect
you
that.
might watch it on television, but you really don't. And even if you've done it before, if you don't do it for a while, you kind of lose like how dangerous it could be in that ring. And I was in the ring just the other day, and I got touched up a little bit. So
You don't realize.
I mean, I ain't saying shit about none of these fighters. Cause I got nervous in a pretty much empty gym, you know, cause it was only me, you, Duran. Is Duran? Duran
Yeah.
Jr., his wife, Jesse. No, Jesse was there. Gerardo.
Yeah.
Less than 10 people in the gym, and I got all the shit in bricks. So I can't imagine what it's like being in a 10,000 seat arena or 20,000 seat arena with lights and people just looking at you and television. And these fighters go through a lot, man. I respect them. Bruno Mars, what's up? What's up, champ?
He doesn't have the Bruno Mars money, so that's why we doing this.
Shout out to this the guy likes Dave Allen.
Oh yeah.
My man Dave Allen. Honestly, I don't even know why I was hating on Dave Allen that day. I was tripping. I like Dave Allen. I'm going to like him after watching a lot of his interviews and just not being so ignorant to his career. I was a bit ignorant, to be honest with you. Who put Adonis Stevenson in the coma again? It was Alexander Vazdik. They fought on the Fury Wilder undercard, if I'm not mistaken. Now, what do you think about Maurice Hooker versus Jose Ramirez?
I think it's gonna be a great fight, actually.
Do you?
Yeah, I think so. I don't right off the head. I don't know who to pick, but it's exciting just to see Ramirez with another talented fighter in the ring with him.
Yeah.
I think you was preaching that you wanted Ramirez to fight who? You always been saying that.
I want Ramirez to fight the winner of the World Box Super Series, but this is actually good though because all the champions in the division are fighting each other in the next fight. So as long as there's no funny business,
Yeah.
we should have an undisputed champ at 140 before, at least before the second quarter of 2020, because the winner of these next two fights will just have to fight each other.
Yeah.
So I'm just happy they're moving towards that.
You want your haircut? Like real close, yeah. Right cut?
What?
Something like that.
Cut it as short as you can, honestly, because I can't get a haircut for like 3 weeks.
Oh, I like it like that.
What'd you do?
It's nice, but it's real thin. I don't like it back there.
I mean, hey, I always said if you mess with my hair, I'll just wear hats. I'll wear hats in all my videos.
It's actually evening it out, but it's like real close. Should have gone on the roll one. But that'll work.
You think Tiafimo could be the top guys at 140? Potentially, man. Potentially. I'm worried for Tiafimo. I'm worried about him.
Don't tell me because he got married, please. Don't tell me that.
Yeah, I'm worried about Tiafimo because he got married. Because he got married so young.
Oh, okay, yeah, that's right. Yeah.
If he would have got married when he was 25, I could understand. 25, 26. You know, like Josh Kelly, he just got married. But he's 26, 27. You know, he's a bit more mature. Tiafimo out here getting married at 28. Or not 20. You know, he's younger than me getting married. And you know, when you're 20 years old, you really aren't like... Hold on.
Is it making you itch?
No, I've been good.
Just
But
tie it up.
I'm trying to get the towel over me. When you're 20 years old, your mind really isn't fully developed, and you're really naive to a lot of things in life. And
So you haven't learned life.
the thing is too, like he's, you know, if I was 20 and got married, I'd be okay because really I don't have much to lose. I'm not rich, you know. For Tiafimo, we're talking about a guy who's gonna have like multi-millions of dollars, and he's gonna deal with all the stressful things that a relationship and a marriage can bring to you at that young of an age. So I don't know, man. I don't know. I still think he's a great fighter. I think he'll be a world champion, but I don't know. People think I'm crazy when I say this, but like I don't know. I don't think it's smart. But hey, it's his life. He's a man, so if he thinks it's gonna help him, fair play to him. It makes him happy. It makes him happy.
I have to go with the other one next. I just want to just. It's not even edge at the top yet.
What do you mean, Kieran? You said I'm 26 and mine still isn't. What do you mean? Josh Kelly lost that fight and Katie Taylor. Yeah, I don't think Josh Kelly lost to Ray Robinson. I thought he barely edged it out, but I wasn't mad at the draw. I think he definitely faded from the 5th round on. Katie Taylor, I had that fight a draw. So I thought Kelly actually edged this fight, and I thought Taylor Pursoon was a draw. I think anybody did deserve a decision in that fight. It was Pursoon though. You see what I'm saying? So. Kelly gets smoked against far better elite competition. Kieran Bet says, my mind still hasn't matured, certainly not enough to get married. I mean, I don't know, man. I don't know. I don't know when your mind will ever be mature enough for that.
Marriage is a 40-hour job. It's
tough.
It's tough. It's a lot of sacrifice and a lot of compromise. And believe me, a man understands a lot. A woman doesn't understand shit.
Oh.
Like, I don't mean it in a bad way. I'm just saying, like, they don't understand how directing it.
Yeah.
So it's really, really hard to...
Yeah, I don't know, man. I couldn't imagine being a professional, world-class fighter and then getting married at 20. That's like, I don't know. We'll see how it goes. I'm not gonna say much about Tiafimo. He made his decision. It's his life, but
sometimes
I don't think
women look for security too fast, and they'll put the mojo on you. It's called the P mojo. You know what I mean? So, and you're young and you think you got everything, you know everything, but you really haven't experienced life, so it's very tough.
Well, that's true. Well, he's got a fight coming up on the 19th. It's actually a big fight for his career. He's got the IBF title eliminator.
Yeah.
He's fighting, what's the guy's name? Hakatani or Hatanaki or whatever his name is, the Japanese guy. So he wins that. He's the mandatory for Komei. He probably gets the Komei title shot later this year. Devin Haney was calling Tiafimo out because he was saying that he was more happy going the IBF route than fighting him for the WBC and being in the tournament. What do you think about that? You think Tiafimo ducked Devin Haney? Because you know Devin Haney came out and he said,
yeah, I seen that video when he did that.
He said Tiafimo was more comfortable fighting for the IBF than going to the WBC because he knew he had to fight me to get to the WBC.
At the end of the day, if Tito wants to be great, he has to fight the best fighters, and if they're calling you out, you need to answer the call. That's my opinion on that, regardless of money or what the situation is. So you're saying that he ducked David Haney when he called him out?
I'm not saying that.
No.
Honestly, I'll be honest with you. My perspective on fighters ducking fights has changed after the Anthony Joshua fight. I'll be honest with you.
Yeah.
Cause boxing, I don't know, man. Like boxing fans, y'all gotta do better. I know that there's not a lot of people in this live right now, but like, we gotta do better as fight fans, man. And stop condemning these fighters for losses. Like y'all want fighters to stop ducking these fights, but then when they lose, regardless of what they did the past 23 fights, y'all just shit on them.
Well, I like the comment that really puts it all in perspective, but J. Rock Williams did about making fighters get a 0 their first loss, and people want to crucify them, and I don't think it's
That's
right.
what I'm saying. So like, if y'all want fighters to start ducking each other, stop fucking condemning them for losses. Like if they lose a big fight for whatever the case may be, don't condemn them. That's why the UFC and MMA they get the fights they want to see when they want to see them, because a guy can have 8, 9, 10 losses and still be a superstar. You know, that's why fighters want to take a loss. Cause look at Anthony Joshua, right? Perfect example. The guy has done a lot for boxing. He's literally with him and Canelo and probably Pacquiao having the 3 fighters over the last I don't know how many years, a couple of years, that have been carrying the sport. But of the newer guys, really it's Canelo and Joshua who have been carrying the sport from like a monetary standpoint. Those are the guys that are selling tickets. Those are the guys that are moving numbers. You know, they're selling out arenas. In the case of Joshua, you're selling out 90,000, 80,000, 100,000 all over the UK. You come to America, sell out Madison Square Garden, and you take one loss in your career. You know, you unify titles in less than 25 fights. You have the best body of work in the heavyweight division. You were a gold medalist in the Olympics. I mean, I know that people have their opinions on that, but you can't take away what he's done in his career. You take one loss to a world-class heavyweight in Ruiz, and people want to say you suck, you know, good, all this stuff. So y'all wonder why fighters duck these fights? It's because y'all condemn them. If Anthony Joshua can get condemned as bad as he's been condemned for a loss, I mean, I'm not saying that he's above criticism, because he did get schooled the night. He got beat up, he got outclassed, he got destroyed. We're not gonna, you know, ignore that. But at the same time, you know, there's a fine line between criticism and literally just like condemning a guy. And what I've been hearing from most of boxing fans has been condemnation from about Anthony Joshua when he's done more more in 5 years in his career than some of these guys do in a whole career, a whole like 10 years, 15-year career.
Prime example, Wilder.
Look at Wilder, okay? And I know if there's a Wilder fan here, y'all probably gonna go insane in the comments. But I'm just saying, like, Wilder's like been in the game for what, 10 years plus? Has had 40 fights, and it wasn't until last year where he had a significant fight. So I know everybody's world is different, but I mean, I think Anthony Joshua should be respected because of what he's done for boxing. He's been helping keep the sport healthy around the world, in the UK, here in America, Nigeria, Africa, everywhere. All around the world, people love Anthony Joshua. But if we go on YouTube and you hear you hear a lot of you fight fans who've never taken a punch in the ring. Y'all have the audacity to say he's a bum.
I think it's very unprofessional by Joshua, and he's setting the standard. Regardless who you fight or who you hate, you should never put negativity to a fighter that was down, because it could happen to you.
That's what I'm saying.
I mean, kudos to
Ruiz. But if Joshua beats Ruiz in the rematch, what are they gonna say? Ruiz is trash too? How old do you think I am, Betty Boop? You asked me how old I am. How old do you think I am? I actually want to know. I'm pretty sure it won't be that high. People usually think I'm like 19 to 20. Yeah, Wilder lost to Fury. The whole world knows this. Exactly. The whole Wilder lost to Fury. Everyone knows that Wilder lost to Fury except the Wilder fans. They can't admit that one. Cause look, it's as simple as this with that fight. And I asked my friend this, because he was saying, "Oh, I was okay with the draw." I was talking to my friends today. He said, "Oh, I was okay with the draw." And I said, "Okay, well, if you're okay with the draw, let me ask you this question: Did Wilder win? Did Wilder, outside of the rounds that he got a knockdown, did Wilder win 2 rounds aside from the rounds he got knockdowns?" And he said, "No, I don't think he won a round." Okay, then you're telling me what you're effectively telling me is he lost the fight, because it's mathematically impossible for him to even get a draw if he doesn't win at least 2 rounds outside of the rounds he got knockdowns in. Someone said he looked 36. The great court. The great look.
I'm sorry.
Here. The great court. It's not hard. Look, the great court. You gotta look at the great court. Nah, I'm good. There's a bunch of hair on the floor.
That's why I got the blanket.
Well, I'm saying there's a bunch of hair on the blanket. Alright. Watch this great court.
Yeah, I will.
Step this way. Step this way. Is it?
Pretty much, yeah, it is. I just gotta edge it out a little better with the red one, and you'll see when it's done.
Yeah, I am older than TFE, but it's not by a lot. I'm 24 actually. I'm 24, so I'm still a young buck.
I'm 18.
Yeah.
Looking good.
I mean, a lot of people do think you're my cousin. Remember that one guy
I know.
When we were live, when we said, is that your dad? Is that your brother?
Yeah, that's anywhere we go, it was like that.
Is that your brother? Yo, for anybody here, I have had a chance to look. Have any of you looked at the Steve Rolls glove undercard? I was wondering who the hell's on the undercard. Cause I wanna actually. I mean, the main event I'm not too excited about, but. Yeah, I just saw that. That'd be crazy if that's the case. Did you? Let's ask my dad's opinion on that. Did you hear that the Kovalev Yard fight? The reason that it didn't happen is because apparently Sergey Kovalev is in negotiations along with the other champions light heavyweight to do the World Boxing Super Series for light heavyweight. All the other champions. What do you think about that? Bivol. They're saying it'll be Bivol, Gvozdyk, Kovalev, all in the World Boxing Super Series, and then
I mean,
I don't know who else.
That's a guy. I mean, if that's the case, then yeah, it's a good route for Kovalev, because there you're gonna really fight the best. Yardy hasn't been tried to test it, so why not?
Yard should enter that. If Tunde Ajayi is as confident as Yard as he lets off, they should put him in that.
Yeah.
If he can come out of that, then he'd really show how good he is.
Yep. Exactly.
Damn, Betty Boop, you be commenting like amazing. Yeah, I'm 24. I'm 24. I'm not 23. I turned 20. I just turned 24 in February. Yeah, make sure you smash that like button. Let me know what city, what state, what continent y'all watching from. Usually we're in the greatest city in the world. We're not quite in the greatest city in the world right now. We're next to it though. We're in Hollywood. We're not in Dania right now. We're in Hollywood. Yeah, what do you got? Betty Boop, I know you're a massive Dave Allen fan. What you think about Dave Allen versus David Price? I actually like his chances. I think he's gonna fold. I think if he fights anything close to what he did against Lucas Brown, he's gonna fold up David Price. David Price is a big stiff idiot. Got no chin, got no punching resistance. Dave Allen should really win that fight. I'm looking for Dave Allen to really fold him up. My man, Justy Bowsy, I don't know if I'm saying the name right. Could be wrong, but so he's watching from Cardiff City. Big shout out to Cardiff City. I might go to Cardiff when I'm in the UK. Big shout out to Cardiff. Philippines, my man Shihi. Thank you. Shout out to the Philippines.
Manny Pacquiao.
Manny Pacquiao. Yeah, Dave Allen has a horrible. David Price has a horrible chin. So I'm hoping. I'm not gonna lie. I had Dave Allen all wrong. I don't know why I was hating on him. I think that day I was mad. Remember that day you watched Dave Allen?
Yeah.
I was mad. I was mad as hell that day. Remember because we got the TV and then
Yeah.
we had the cord and then the chargers didn't work. All that stuff.
We have a bad day.
That was a crazy day. Oh, then that was the day we went to Rena Center too. Remember the day we went to Rena Center?
That's crazy.
That was a crazy day. So I was just mad, so I took it out on Dave Allen. But Dave Allen is a good heavyweight. He's fought more top flight heavyweights than Deontay Wilder. If Wilder wasn't a witness protection for boxing, Dave Allen probably would be fighting Luis Ortiz soon because Dave Allen wanted the Luis Ortiz rematch.
Yeah.
I think he'd do good against Luis Ortiz too if they fought.
Yeah.
I watched the first fight, and Luis Ortiz was winning rounds against Dave Allen,
Right.
but he didn't necessarily blast him out of there.
Right.
Oh snap!
Yeah. I gotta edge this out a little bit more. Yeah.
What do you think about the reports of Joshua having a panic attack during the Andy Ruiz fight?
He came out and
Or
said,
before the Ruiz fight. He can't. But the thing is, he's gonna come out and say, "Oh, I had a panic attack."
yeah.
If he comes out and he says, "I had a panic attack in the dressing room," then people are gonna say, Josh was soft." So.
I think it was all a combination of fighting in New York is a pressure enough. And then dealing with all the other shits going on, who knows? And then what they said about when he was sparring, that he got conscious or something.
Did Joey Dwayne put hands on him?
So I really don't know. We really don't know the whole issue. All I do know what's real is his dad was going off. That's
That's the only concrete fact we know.
yeah, that's all we know. So
His
his dad's
dad-
going off. There's a reason why he's going off.
Went the hell off on Eddie Hearn. We never even seen or heard from his dad ever, really.
No, I seen his dad. I seen him on pictures when he put on Instagram, but
Yeah, but I'm talking
For
about.
a
You
father-
don't see him jumping in the ring getting mad.
for him literally going like that. I mean, Josh was defending with he's profession plus also Eddie Hearns, But at the end of the day, your dad's concerned because you knew what was going on, and you still allowed it.
Yeah.
It could have been a more serious injury.
My man Toby Bartlett says, watching from SW, what is that, South Wales? UK? Loving the cut, LOL. Yeah, man. We can't go to the barbershop right now, so gotta make it do what it do. So I figured, why not make a whole event out of it? By the way, Zav Judah's still fighting. Yeah, he's fighting. I think that's this week. Yeah, it's what's today? Thursday? It's tomorrow. It's tomorrow.
I would like to see him fight Sab Judah fight
DeMarcus Corley?
yeah, because he's been calling out for Ancient and he hasn't fought. I don't get that beef out the way.
Good old guy fight.
Yeah, but get that beef out the way.
He's not fighting at all. You know he's fighting, right? Is Judah?
Who?
He's fighting Cletus Selden, who not too long ago was a contender at 140.
Right.
So, be a good fight. What's funny is I don't know where the hell that they're showing that fight on like TV or where I can watch it, but I know that what's his name? Somebody that I know personally is fighting on the undercard of that. Roberto Duran's son, Roberto Duran Jr., who trains at the Heavyweight Factory. He's fighting on the undercard, so big shouts out to him. Hopefully he goes in there, gets the job done. I actually I saw him at the gym the other day, Roberto Duran Jr. I wrapped his gloves. I tied his gloves up for him. He was really nice.
Very humble.
Very nice, very humble guy. Good fighter. Working hard. You know, he was 32, 33. It's his third professional fight, so.
You want this more shorter up here? I mean, everything's pretty much here.
Make this shorter.
You want this more closer to what it is? It's real close. I gotta make a mirror.
No, make this closer. Make it closer.
Okay.
Because I can feel it.
Okay.
Make this closer. This yeah.
The top I'll work on. I'm just.
The top needs to be a bit shorter, and then when you edge the sides, make sure you start from the corners and make sure the corners are
right.
lined
Lined
good.
up. I got you.
Someone says you look clean, man. Well, you can't. I mean, I appreciate that. I appreciate that.
Listen, my son's taking it. What he's doing right now is going to the casino. He's gambling. He's gambling good.
I'm taking
A big gamble.
You see he's got glasses on. He's about 50 years old, so you know his vision ain't that good. You know his vision ain't that good. So I'm taking a massive gamble here.
But that's just like boxing when you get in the ring. You're taking a gamble. You don't know what's gonna happen.
I don't know what's gonna happen.
Let's go, champ.
He might have my tape on doing the electric slide.
Yeah.
People criticizing Joshua, please get in the ring with Ruiz and let's see if you can do better, because I would bet everything I own that you can't. Yeah, honestly, look, Evander Holyfield, the real deal, former undisputed heavyweight champion of the world.
Yeah.
I don't know if you guys saw an interview with him. It just dropped this morning at 3:30 Eastern Standard Time. I asked Evander, I said, Evander, because Evander sparred Ruiz before he got out of boxing, and he always goes on about his hand speed. So I asked Evander, I just asked him, of the guys you've been in the ring with, does Andy Ruiz Jr. have the fastest hand speed? And he said, yeah, he does. And this is a man who fought Lennox Lewis, this is a man who fought Riddick Bowe, this is a man who fought Mike Tyson, this is a man who fought killers. Probably more killers than any heavyweight in history. Probably, you can even argue he's fought more killers than Muhammad Ali. And he's telling you that this fat, pudgy Mexican has the fastest hand he's ever been in the ring with. So, you know, kind of speaks volumes about Ruiz.
And the closest I'm gonna have for that is this.
Is he?
That's the actual blade. That's gonna like take a lot out.
Well, it's getting better now.
Do you want it more swollen than that, or you want it
just
more?
a tad bit more. Just a tad bit more.
Let me see what I got here. I don't want to go deep with that.
Tad bit more.
Wonderful.
Yeah, Zab Judah's still fighting, man. I actually met a lot of when I went to I was invited to go watch him sparring at Stacey McKinley's gym back in January, and they actually brought a lot of people from his dad's gym to Stacey's gym. So I met a lot of people down at the Yoel Judah's gym, which is called Gym X. It's in Brooklyn, so a big shout out to Gym X. All the Yoel Judah trained fighters, Justin Biggs, Big Time Biggs, David Flat Sparks, Lee Iglesias. Big shout out to all three of them. And all three of them are fantastic people, and I love all three of them. They're great people. AJ took an L. It's not the end of the world. His resume speaks for itself. I would agree.
Ali, Frazier, everybody, all the champions took an L. They still had a great.
That's what I'm
legacy.
saying. People don't understand. People it's like people. You know, think of Muhammad Ali or one of these guys. Like, could you imagine if there was social media when Muhammad Ali was fighting? Could you imagine, like, before he fought George Foreman, they would have said, "Man, this is a cherry pick. George Foreman's cherry picking Muhammad Ali." You know, like retarded people would sound. Someone says you look starting to look like a young Miguel Cotto. Hope I can box like a young Miguel Cotto. Maybe one day I'll get some $1 million paydays.
Well, fair the day, just go in there and do what you gotta do. Know that the guy.
I gotta hit up Kanan and see when he wants to spar again.
Yeah, you just gotta, if that's what you wanna do, you gotta go do it. You can't fear it. If you fear it, you're already losing the battle.
Yeah.
So don't even bother doing it if you already got that fear. You're already losing it.
Yeah.
Just do what you can. If you don't feel comfortable, don't do it for nobody else but for you.
Are Mexicans and Ukrainians the best boxers in the world now? Well, let's see. If we look at the pound for pound list, how many Ukrainians we got on the pound for pound list? We got Usyk, we got Lomachenko.
Do they have any?
And that's probably it. And then Mexicans, they got what? Estrada, Canelo, got Ruiz. Damn, Ukrainians, Mexicans probably make up half the pound for pound list. I just realized that.
Yeah.
Because they were Japanese. Yeah, I would say in chronological order right now. Mexicans are 1. Mexicans are 1 right now. The Ukrainians are 2. Japan is probably 3. Japan and America could probably be tied at 3 right now. You know what's funny? I made a pound for pound list, and I actually was premiering it on my channel, but then I took it down because I actually had Anthony Joshua on my pound for pound list, and I was gonna release because I just knew he'd win.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, you yeah.
So I gotta revise it. I gotta take Joshua off.
I mean, anybody meant would have thought.
Like I made the pound for pound video before the Joshua because I just assumed he was gonna win, and then he wound up losing, so I had to delete it. But my pound for pound list, I mean, I'll make a video about it soon. But like, guys that would make my pound for pound list, Canelo would be my pound for pound list. Andy Ruiz would be on my pound for pound list. Inoue is my pound for pound list. Kosi Tanaka's on my pound for pound list. Guy Estrada's my pound for pound list. Terrence Crawford's my pound for pound list. Tyson Fury would definitely be on my pound for pound list. Julian Williams would probably be on the lower end of my pound for pound list. Ken Shiro, I mean, man, he's really good. Japan, I mean, Japan could legitimately have like 4 pound for pound fighters right now. Terrence Crawford 1, Lomachenko 2, Usyk 3, Inoue 4, Canelo. Nah, hell nah. You got the top 5 fighters correct. You just got them in the wrong order. Usyk is pound for pound number 1. Okay, Alexander Usyk pound for pound number 1. Number 2 is Naoya Inoue. Number 3 is Lomachenko. Number 4 is Terrence Crawford. Number 5 is Canelo. That's the pound for pound list right there. Ow, ow, that's too close, that's too close.
Is it too close? Okay, relax.
I got my ear up.
No, I gotta relax. It's not close, relax.
Jesus, ow.
No, I'm sorry.
Ow.
Okay, relax.
That was.
No, sorry.
Well, wait, what are you using right now?
Just the big one to trim it off on the side, edge it out. I'll go slow, I'll go smaller. He ain't doing no much, man, relax. I went to the barber shop and the guy slit my whole thing. He ain't do nothing to you.
Okay, good.
Okay. It's like
Manny Pacquiao versus Keith Thurman. You know, I might not. I won't look down at my phone. So you guys,
no.
You guys keep commenting. I gotta make sure.
It's alright. I'm not gonna hurt
I
you.
gotta make sure I'm good. I'm good. But someone asked, who do you think? Who do we think is gonna win between Manny Pacquiao and Keith Thurman?
No doubt, I got Manny.
KO or decision? Stoppage or decision?
I think Manny dominant. I think it'll be a stoppage.
You think it's stop Keith Thurman?
Yep.
Oh,
Thurman got the speed, but if Pacquiao gets him, it's over. I'm telling you, he's more motivated than ever for this fight.
Well, I'm gonna go Pacquiao via decision. I think he'll outwork Keith.
Oh yeah, they get you.
Huh?
Relax.
I think I'm bleeding, right?
Yeah, just a little bit. Hold on.
I'm bleeding. I knew it.
Just relax, not a lot.
I'm bleeding.
Just a little bit.
We'll have a panic attack. Not.
Yeah.
Where? I don't. Probably behind. Right here.
It's only a little scratch. Ain't like it's a lot, but
No, it's over. Life is over. Life is over after you speak.
a little bit.
I'm joking.
Make sure no hair gets into the cut.
It'll be fine. Just two little cuts there.
Let me see. I can probably.
I'm good.
Huh?
I'm good.
No,
Don't start talking like that. You made me panic. I'm good. I'm good. Go. Please go. There. You gonna make me scared. You gonna frighten me to death. Please. Please. Well, no. I know. I'm just. I don't. No, cause Lulu's make me frightened.
She means well.
Oh, I know. She means well. I'm not trying to be mean. What do you think Joshua should have done to beat Ruiz, like not fighting on the front foot instead of the back? Well, if you noticed the way he was holding his hands, he was jabbing from the waist. He was trying to jab from the waist like he was Larry Holmes or something. And I think when he did that, when he started like, cause he was standing kind of like this, and he was jabbing up like this, kind of jabbing for the weights. I think what he should have tried, he should have just tried to keep him at the end of his jab. I think where he made a big mistake was fighting him at mid range, because that's where the first knockdown took place. That's where, you know, they exchanged hooks, and Ruiz got the better of the hooks and knocked him down the first time. So, you know.
I think he was using his length, but at the same time, when he attacked him that one time going up, he had gone for all of it right then and there. So.
Keith will catch Manny Pacquiao and knock him out. Nah.
No, I don't think so. That's what they said about the guy he knocked out. Who did Pacquiao knock last time?
Donor?
No,
Tise?
yeah. Tise was more powerful. And all this
Well, yeah, everybody was saying like, nobody was saying Tise was washed up before the fight. They only said he was washed up after.
Then after the second fight he had, Tise, he still looked like shit.
Yeah. Yeah, I don't understand why he didn't try to lean on him.
Who's that?
Anthony Joshua. Like, for example, yesterday I binged to watch a bunch of Riddick Bowe fights. I watched both Elijah Tillery fights, the Galata fight, and the Herbie Hyde fight yesterday. I watched 4 Riddick Bowe fights yesterday.
That was a great fight.
And with the Herbie Hyde fight, if you watch the Herbie Hyde fight, that's how I think Joshua should have fought Ruiz. I know they're different styles, but it's the same kind of scenario where you got a guy who's 6'5", 6'6", fighting a smaller heavyweight. If you guys want to know how I think Joshua should have fought Ruiz, go watch Riddick Bowe versus Herbie Hyde. That's how he should have fought Ruiz. But then again, you can't expect him to fight Riddick Bowe. You shouldn't expect Anthony Joshua to fight like Riddick Bowe, because his skill set is not that deep. It's not as deep as Riddick Bowe's. You can't fight inside like Riddick Bowe. You can't go to the body like Riddick Bowe. He's not as quick as Riddick Bowe, and his jab is not as good as Riddick Bowe. So.
Well, people misunderstanding that Ruiz all his life has fought taller guys.
Yeah.
So it was a natural point. When I seen them on the weigh-in, I said, oh, this is gonna be an easy fight for Joshua. But then when I look at Ruiz's amateur record, he fought a lot of tall amateurs coming up.
5 as amateur.
Tall. And when I seen he take that nasty swing to Joshua, woo! I knew it was time.
Yeah.
He knew naturally it came easy for him.
Yeah.
Because it wasn't like another opponent just going into fighting another tall fighter. He already knew what to do. And that's what threw me off about him. But I know one thing, Snickers Company better do something about that.
Yeah. Someone said your dad is the Mike Tyson of hairdressing. You know what's funny? I mean, I'm not sure that's a good thing or a bad thing. I would assume it's a good thing, because this is a boxing channel. I know more people like Mike Tyson. So I'll take it as a compliment. But I've never let my dad cut my hair before, so this is like, I'm really trusting him right now.
Yeah, it looks good, Brandon, from the back.
Because honestly, I mean, I've seen him, he's been cutting his hair for like a couple months now.
But my hair is easy, just take it.
But his hair, he don't got no hair, so.
Yeah, so it's different.
You think Ruiz deserves more for? Do you think Andy Ruiz deserves $50 million for a rematch?
Doesn't matter. He got the belt.
No.
Doesn't matter. He can get whatever he wants. He got the belt.
I do think he does deserve a lot more money though. I think because AJ got paid. I heard AJ got paid $25 million for the American debut. I think Ruiz should get at least $20 to $25 million.
You want some more from the top off?
Let me see. Yeah.
How about the side? You want more from that?
The
Once I edge it up and everything.
Let me see.
Once I don't have a mirror with me.
Let me see.
Lulu, get that mirror now, right? Let me see, get that mirror.
Ooh.
Look at that mirror. Hold on, Brandon, so you can see the back.
La
Guys,
bolsa, la bolsa, dame la bolsa.
Hold
Está
on.
ahí, está ahí adentro, lo dejé al lado.
Okay, hold on a second. Hold on, guys. Pretty boy's looking at himself in the mirror before I knock him out. Yeah, try that. Yeah, no, it's okay. It's not.
Give me the bag, I'll take out the... Yeah.
Look at that.
Yeah. Go in here, Brandon. Look.
Pay the price.
Hold on, sit
Pay the price.
up straight. Sit up straight. Sit up straight. Put your head straight. Let me see my shoes.
Let me see.
No, just your head. Stand up straight. Put your head. Yeah. It's got just right there.
Okay.
Yeah, come here. Look at this in the mirror. Guys, just give us a second right now. I'm trying to knock him out.
I need my glasses.
Okay. Oh yeah. Hold on. Yeah, but I mean, Joshua, I don't think he should have got bashed by anybody. Yeah, try this. Look in the back like this. Look in the mirror. Look in your back. Look in the sides, and then you'll see. Joshua should not have get bashed. He's a humble guy. He even gave respect to Ruiz as far as even losing. So I mean, yeah. But as far as Ruiz getting 25 million, you know what? He's got the belts. That's the thing that comes with when you get all the belts. And yeah, it was all of a sudden. But you know what? He changed the whole boxing.
Damn, you did good, Dad.
He changed the whole definition of boxing the heavyweight division by beating Joshua. So therefore,
You flipped the script.
he flipped the script and he can get the benefits. Like me right now, I'm a poor mofo. I can play the lotto tomorrow and be a millionaire. Are you guys gonna get mad because I became a millionaire? No, but he took a chance that Bronze Bomber didn't take, that
Yeah.
King Kong didn't take, and they could have been in the same situation, and they didn't do it. So I can't respect Bronze Bomber for that.
Yeah.
I mean, he can sit back and hate and hate and hate, but at the end of the day, he didn't step up and grab his cojones or balls or whatever you want to call it and face Anthony Joshua. That's why I respect Ruiz, and that's why I even respect when Brazil fought Wilder, because Brazil stepped up and took it the same way. He didn't talk about it and make excuses. And if you hear Bronze Bomber, that's all he talks about. Oh, this and that. He never got nothing positive to say about anybody by himself. But his time is coming. I don't hate him. He got one of the best right hand knockout punches in boxing, so I got to give him that. But when you come out and you constantly making excuses about money, about this and that, when you had an opportunity like Ruiz had, I don't want to hear shit you got to say, because you didn't take that shot. You didn't take that opportunity, and that's just straight talk. That's not about hating on the fanboys of Wilder. That's not about hating on anybody. Just talking to right. If you want to fight me, get in the ring and do it. You're gonna make money regardless. When he had the Brazil fight, and he knocked the shit out of Brazil right there, when they asked him, ain't no need for him to go, I gotta talk to my team. That's what every fucking boxing does when they got an excuse. I gotta talk to my team. No. He should have called out right there, Joshua. You should have called out whoever you would call out. And look at Ruiz. Ruiz went out less than 4 weeks' time, 6 weeks' time? To get the fight. So I don't want to hear no shit from nobody, because he took this risk and less time after recently having a fight, and he took it. So you know what? I get more respect, and will always give more respect to Ruiz than Bronze Bomber, even if he wins the belts now, because he didn't do what he was supposed to do.
Yeah. Someone asked, is the sparring video out yet, champ? No, it's not out. It's gonna be part of a longer video I'm doing. It's actually gonna be part of like I guess if you want to call it like a vlog of some sorts.
Yeah.
Well, I'm talking about I'm opening up on some I'm opening up on some depression and anxiety I went through last year, and then it's kind of like a vlog / documentary type thing. So that'll be out on the 11th. You'll get a notification about it. It'll premiere on the 11th.
The thing about anything you do in life, whether you're successful or you're trying to be successful,
Can I tape on my hair though?
yeah, and you're trying to get ahead in life, you're gonna have always those questions about this, question about that. And you're going to have a period of time where everything's going to be, you're going to question yourself.
Right.
And my son's been in the boxing game for a long time, and he still hasn't gotten the breaks. But he will be, you just have to understand that that's life. You can have all the money you want in the world and still not be happy. So you got to make life what's going to make you content. And I understand that no matter what, you're never going to be happy. What's up, we doing, Lulu? Because you're telling him all kinds of stuff. You know what?
No, I'm not telling
I'm
you.
not done yet, Lulu.
I know you're not done yet. I was just telling him it's this section.
Lulu, right here. I have to get this right here. This
I
right
know.
here.
I kind of like it like this. I'm not gonna lie to you. I kind of like it like
Well, I
this.
got to edge out over some stuff.
What you gotta do though is
Tell me.
the sideburns.
Yeah, I got to Google up that to make sure I get it right. Yeah, so that's my opinion. That's my opinion on that.
Can I tell you a little bit of my hair though?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Go ahead. Okay, just edge the corners. Take a bit off the top.
Okay.
Not too much. Don't go away too much because I like the way it is. Just
Okay.
take a bit off the top, and then
Edge the sideburns.
edge the sideburns. Yeah, edge the sideburns.
Like that. I'm
and
just gonna
then-
leave your edging the
and
way
then
it is. Yeah.
edge
Yeah.
here too.
I know that.
and
I know
It will
that.
be good because
All right.
the sides are amazing.
All right. Let me go ahead and cut out a little off the top first before I do the edging, because the edging I want to look up. This is wait a minute. Okay. Let me see. So you want a little bit more off the top.
Yeah, someone said, Ruiz ruined Alexander Usyk's plans. Yeah, I'm not gonna lie to you. I always have my reservations about whether or not Usyk could beat Joshua, but after seeing how Ruiz dealt with him,
Listen.
I know styles make fights, but man,
I think at the end of the day, you can't underestimate any opponent you fight. That's the bottom line. Anybody, no matter how they look, you can't judge a book by its cover. And judging Ruiz when I first started, I thought he was junk. But damn, when he beat that Russian the first time, and
Dmytrenko, yeah,
then he got into it, he fought this guy right here. Forget about it. You want a little bit off the top, right?
yeah.
A little bit more.
Pay the cost to be the boss. I can't see that anyway, so it matters to me. I can't read.
No, I'm saying that way you can see if you are in or out.
So,
Oh, okay, that makes sense.
you just get the edging down first. The edging right here is easy. Just want to get the top off a little bit. I want to make sure I get it right. I don't want too much off the top.
Man, you doing alright for yourself.
What are they saying, you know?
Someone said coming soon. Deontay Wilder versus Arthur Spilka 2. I could see that, and then he's gonna say we need to settle all the controversy when he knocked him flat on his ass. Yo, what do y'all make of that? Like when Wilder announced the Ortiz fight, he said, "I gotta run it back, cause in America we run it back." Well, he's not right. He's not wrong about that. In America we do run it back, but if we beat him already, there's no need to run it back. We
Yeah.
beat him.
He just making excuses. Like I said, he could have stepped up like all the other guys did. He didn't do it.
You know, honestly, we need to get behind Ruiz as the American champion.
That's it.
I know he's Mexican. I know he's Mexican, but he's really an American. We should be getting behind Ruiz as the American champion, because at least we know Ruiz will be an honorable champion.
And he wanted fair and square. He didn't fear anything. He just went and did it. If it happened, it happened. If it didn't happen, it didn't happen. But I got in the ring. That's what you gotta look at.
Wilder versus Stavern 3, guys. Stavern hit behind the head. Yo, how would you react that if they made a Wilder versus Stavern 3?
Shit, that'd be a comedy.
Heavy comedy, right?
Yeah.
Like
I wouldn't doubt it with him.
I wouldn't doubt it. I
This
wouldn't doubt it.
team, they all fucked
I
up.
bet you they would get Stavern a couple wins. Like they make Stavern fight like, I don't know, Chris Arreola or Arthur Spilka, let him win. Someone said if Inoue finishes if Inoue is able to win the Boxing Series in 10 minutes, will you give him the pound for pound number 1? Yes, I will. Did you know that if Inoue stops Donaire before the second round, he'll win the Boxing Series in less than 10 minutes, all his fights combined?
The thing is like this.
It's
What I
crazy.
like about the boxing series is you're fighting the top guns in every division, pretty much. So if you're fighting the top guns, you have to respect that. You know what I mean? So that's what I mean. That's what good is for Kovalev. If you want to establish yourself and be the legitimate champ.
Yeah,
And that's what I like about the whole. Like you said, you even said that before.
yeah. Someone said it was pathetic. Like, how do you go with Grandpa Ortiz when White has been waiting for over 500 days?
White's been talking a lot of shit too. That's all he's been doing.
So
talking shit.
he's talking shit because he's been the number one contender for 500.
Right,
for
but
500
when they offered him a fight,
Ooh.
money or no money.
Ooh.
What he had? What was it with Joshua? Was the fighting?
Yeah.
And Josh, I forgot how much he started crying with Eddie Hearns about the money. You should have just got in the fucking ring, beat the shit out of Joshua. You would have had the belts, and you would have made more money. Shut the hell up, White. You just talk.
You got a point. If he wins his next fight, though, he'll be in a better position than Joshua is, though.
That's a tough opponent. I don't sleep on him. I thought
Oscar
I slept on him last
Rivas?
time. Yeah. That's the guy who said last time beat the shit out of
Jennings, beat the shit out of Jennings, yeah.
killed Jennings, and I didn't expect that. I thought for sure Jennings was gonna come out and do something.
I thought Jennings was outbox him.
I mean,
I knew it was gonna be a tough fight for him, but I thought Jennings was
don't get me wrong. Dylan White got some power. So, but.
Johan Duapo was never knocked down by Wilder in 10 rounds. What is in his chin? That is true. He did take a beating though. But I'll say this though. I think like with Duapa's Lulu. I think with Duapa's, he caught Wilder at a time where, because believe it or not, Wilder's punching technique has improved since then. He has learned how to get a bit more leverage on his punches since that fight.
I mean, he's getting better. I give him that. But
I mean, it took him 40 fights. I would hope so.
I mean, he's not getting any younger either. So the more he does the winning game, the more it's gonna hurt him too. He doesn't realize that. Dubois coming up, Gorman's there. You got other fighters that are coming up.
Yeah, White does say a lot of crazy things. Like I remember one time they asked Dillian White about fighting Alexander Usyk for Usyk's heavyweight debut, and he said that he wouldn't fight Alexander Usyk because that's not a good business decision because nobody in the UK knows him. And this is like the week right after he knocked out Tony Bellew.
It's not for him to decide.
No, but think about that. This is the week right after he just
yeah.
knocked out Tony Bellew, and he's saying nobody in the UK knows who he is.
Actually, that would have been great then at the time because the whole fans would have been more aware of who he was. You know.
Honestly, I'm only waiting for Tyson Fury to fight Tom Schwartz. That's the fight I'm waiting for. That's the fight of the year.
3-8.
Oh, I don't know if y'all saw, but I'm making a video about this soon. Did you guys see that Tyson Fury is now the #1 ranked heavyweight by Ring Magazine? Y'all see that?
No, I don't see that.
#1. So now he's not just not #1 on my heart. He's #1 on Ring too.
Let me see if that's right.
Pay the cost to be the boss.
These two. I'll get them off ease. I get it. This is on 4th. I don't know how much 4th is going to take off.
Man, you alright.
You alright?
You
I
alright,
just got
man.
to do how to edge it side first. This is 1/4. I don't know how much that is.
I don't know.
I don't want to take 1/4, take it more than what you want for the top. 1/4. 1/4.
That's what I'm saying. Tyson, you got it right on the money, LR Chigga. Time proves that Tyson Fury is the best heavyweight in the world. He beat Klitschko, and Klitschko was the man. He beat Wilder, even though he got robbed and it was a draw. He's fighting Tom Schwartz. You know, make of that what you will. But as you can see, you can't underestimate no opponent in the heavyweight division. And yeah, you know, he beat Chisora early in his career twice when Chisora was a solid fighter.
It's half, so.
You know, he would school any heavyweight in the world. Anyway, and I've always maintained that he would school Joshua, he fought Joshua, he would school, and he's already schooled Wilder. So, you know, Manuel Stewart said it a long time ago. Tyson Fury will be going down as the next dominant heavyweight champion along the lines of Lennox Lewis and Vladimir Klitschko. And that's what I'm going with. I'm gonna go boxing Yoda, Mr. Emmanuel Stewart.
Well, I mean, the best thing about him, I like that his head movement is out of the world.
Oh my god.
I'm not gonna lie about that.
Head movement, feints.
Yeah.
I'll tell you this: the only fighter that has better, the only two heavyweights that I've had a chance to really sit down and watch and study that have better feints than Tyson Fury are Muhammad Ali and Riddick Bowe. Other than that, I don't see any heavyweight better feints than Tyson Fury. And you guys might ask, well, what the hell does that mean in the grand scheme of things? Why does it matter if he has the best feints? Because if you're able to feint really, really well and get your opponent to react on your feints, it can set up any punch you want, whether it be a right hand, left
I'm
hook.
gonna juke you. You blink like this. Go with this one. Boom. I have to admit, man. Bo had one of the most devastating right hands I've seen.
Yeah.
And you can't time it.
Is Joseph Parker underrated? Dude is still young, learning on the job. Had a very close fight with Ruiz and would have KO'd Dillian White if he had a few more seconds in the round 12. Also did pretty well versus AJ. Well, I'll say this, man. Parker at this point in his career is underrated because he was very fortunate early in his career. He's what I call him and Deontay Wilder are similar in a way because Wilder, when he won the belt, was kind of a prospect with the title. You know, same thing with Parker. Parker won the belt when he was a prospect. He kind of in that prospect stage. He still needed a lot more seasoning as a fighter, a lot more experience. But he beat some good fighters along the way. Carlos Takam. You know, he had that close fight with Ruiz where people thought could have went either way. You know, beat Ruiz, which now in hindsight looks like an amazing win because of what Ruiz just did to Joshua. So there's that. You know, he had a good fight against Joshua. He was the first man to not get stopped by Joshua. And truthfully speaking, if the referee would have let him work on the inside, I think he would have really had his way with Joshua. But
I think what you brought out that he needs to punch more.
yeah, his only issue is that he, in the big fights at least, he doesn't seem to be like he doesn't seem to, his work rate's not really there. You know, if you watch him when he's a prospect, this guy's throwing 5, 6, 7 punch combinations in the center of the ring. You know, destroying guys, destroying his opponents. So I think Parker's in a good position because he knows what it takes to be world champion. He knows what it takes to be in a big fight, and he got to experience that at a young age. He got to experience losses at a young age, and he's still, you know, what, 26, 27.
Yeah.
He just had like 3 girls. So, you know, for a fighter, when they get to that stage of their career, they start having that amount of kids. You know, gives them that motivation to go the extra mile in the gym. So we'll see what happens with Parker.
I gotta get this edge out. This one's up on the top first.
People, well, hold on. I'm gonna make sure I look up for this because I don't wanna. I know you got my ear.
I'm gonna go right here. See, his good straight. A little bit I can get.
One of y'all said Joe Frazier beats everybody right now. I ain't mad at that.
You want to just go out more and more?
I don't agree with it, but I'm not mad at it. I think Joe Frazier would stop Wilder for sure. He would get a majority decision against Andy Ruiz.
Yeah.
If he fought him. He would get outboxed by Tyson Fury.
That's a good decision in real life. Let me see. I think you like this to edge it, right?
Yeah.
You like that, right? You got it. What's the mirror? You get the mirror.
Can't
What's the
see.
mirror? Come on.
Oh,
Sit here.
how am I looking if I can't
Okay,
look in the mirror?
okay. I want to cut up less hair from the bottom than go from the top. And if I go to the top, I take too much and it's not going to work.
People are making excuses for Joshua, like for example, that there was something wrong with Joshua from the start.
So go look at it.
Need to shut up. I'm a big fan of AJ, but he lost fair and square to Ruiz. Gave him a
Was it
beating.
right?
I agree. We can't make excuses for Joshua,
Oh, let me just get it real quick, so.
but let's give Ruiz his credit, man.
Okay, just
Go-
tell
go
me if
ahead,
you want
champ.
more edges out, more hair. I mean, I know you do, but I'll mess it up for you.
Oh, look.
Okay.
Let me go glasses on.
Oh yeah, right there, you got it. Yeah, there's no excuse for it. I mean, at the end of the day, like I say, Joshua just talks too much.
Whoa,
Too high?
it's way too high.
If it'll come down, I'll fix it. Yeah. But hold on. Wait, let me see.
I mean, it's not bad. It's not bad.
I'll go back in, brother. Let me see. Let me see it.
Got that Danny Garcia haircut.
Yeah,
See
so
Danny
no,
Garcia.
but listen,
I got Danny Garcia.
I'll do right here, right there, and that's it. And just leave it like that, and I'll go back in. But at least it looks decent. Next time I'll keep it lower. That's what I was gonna ask you.
That's what I was trying to say.
We'll fix it, brother. I'll fix it. I'll go a little bit more in here. And just, let me see. Just right here, a little too high next time. Let it grow, then I'll cut it more. But every edge is out better.
Gotcha.
I'll be alright, brother. Just the edge you gotta go a little bit. I'll
How about back here? I was looking back here.
It's good back there. I'll give it a little bit more.
Yeah,
Right
like
here.
I can kind of feel it.
Right,
I kind of
okay.
feel it on
Let
the
me just
corners.
edge it out. Next time I'll go lower. That's what I was thinking. Just trying to ask you. It's my first time, brother. Come on.
It's all good. I ain't mad. You're doing good.
Trying to do the best I can for you.
I appreciate it. Fury's feints are on point, bro, and his ring generalship and legs are amazing. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. His feints, his ring generalship, his legs, his conditioning. You know, there's one thing Tyson Fury always says that I think gets kind of underrated. People say Tyson Fury says about himself quite often. He says, "What makes me a great heavyweight is I have the American style with the European conditioning," which I never quite understood when he first said. He said it for years, but I never quite understood why he was saying that. But it makes a lot of sense. He's got the slick, quick twitch, amazing style of an top American fighter, and he's got the endurance of a top, some of the top European fighters. Because a lot of European fighters, not Anthony Joshua, but like a lot of top European fighters have like really good conditioning, So he's saying that's what made that's what separated him from a lot of heavyweights. And I ain't mad at him. I ain't mad at him for those statements. Oh, I'm gonna sneeze. Ay. Let's see. Do you think new Slick GGG can beat Canelo? I mean, we haven't seen the new Slick GGG in an actual fight. We've only seen him on the pad. So I want to reserve that for I want to see how it looks against Steve Rolls. I mean, obviously it's Steve Rolls. Steve Rolls never been in a 12-round fight. So he should go in there. He should iron out Steven Rolls like a pair of wrinkled jeans easily. I'm going to say he should stop Steve Rolls within the first 6 rounds. But, being that Jonathan Banks is trying to refine his style, I could see him carrying Steve Rolls into the 9th, 10th round. Because he's going to want Rollins to work on that style, so... I wish there was another 5'10" heavyweight again. Isn't Reese 5'10"?
Are you?
Yeah. Fury also has the heart of an American or Mexican because European boxers quit. Look at Brooke and Khan and AJ to a lesser extent. Yeah, but there's European fighters who are tough, and with Brooke, I mean, his eye socket broken. I think any man would quit under those circumstances. That's good.
She shaved that one good, so.
You know, it's amazing what a haircut will do for you.
I mean, it's not the best, but it's my
No, I
first
mean,
time. If I practice
It's your
more,
first time.
yeah, come on,
We're
yeah.
popping your barber cherry. You're on True School Sports.
Do the best I can, so I can do. Okay. Can I Lulu say where? Right here? Okay. Not the best, but better than none. You think
That-
you laugh at him?
I said, you didn't hear what I said?
No, I didn't know.
I said you're popping your barber cherry.
Yeah. At least that cherry, because I haven't popped any cherry.
Oh man.
Getting too old. Don't even know what a cherry is anymore.
Yeah, I don't like generalizations like that. I don't like generalizations like you'll hear people say like, oh well, Mexicans are flat-footed, which is not true because you can watch Juan Francisco Estrada and see that Juan Gallo Estrada has sound defense and better counterpunching than a lot of black fighters. So I don't like generalizations like that.
Yeah.
And then I don't like when people say, oh well, all black fighters are just really athletic when that's not even true because you get black fighters like Jarrett Hurd. Jarrett Hurd's not insanely athletic for a black fighter. Like he's not. Yeah, Roman Gonzalez isn't flat-footed, and he's not Mexican either. But Roman Gonzalez isn't flat-footed.
What's talking about?
Brooke is overrated and he only fights bums. I don't think he's overrated. I think he had a mismanaged career.
Who's that, Kilbro?
Yeah, I think Eddie Hearn got his career all wrong. Got him all fucked up.
You think he messed him up?
Hell yeah!
Eddie Hearn?
You're damn right.
Number one promoter?
You can be the number one promoter and still fuck up. He fucked his career up. He messed his
fuck-
career all the way up. He said because Brooke was the IBF world champion.
But he didn't leave him, so obviously Brooke.
Of course not. He likes him, but I'm just saying like.
Business wise.
Listen, he could have fought Jesse Vargas. I remember there was a fight with Jesse Vargas. It didn't happen.
Right?
Brooke would have smoked Jesse Vargas. They didn't fight. I think because, I don't know, was it Brooke pull out?
Yeah.
I don't know what the reason was. But something happened with that fight because it was scheduled to happen. Same thing happened with Diego Chavez, who was a top contender at the time. That GGG fight, like, it was a big event. Like, the UK, I mean, sold tickets. Brooke made his money.
You want some more for that back there? Right here.
Right here?
Right here you're saying it's a lot. I think it's fine. But
Let me see. I mean, it feels alright.
I don't want to take too much off.
Yeah,
of
yeah,
it.
yeah, it feels
Let
alright.
me just keep clean over here and that's it. We're not the best, but I tried. Next time I'll get it better because I figure out how to do it now. I just need to work on my edging, but that'll come.
I think Usyk was School Wilder.
Do you think if Usyk and Ruiz fight to be a good fight? Or do you think Ruiz will win up on it?
I don't know. That'd be a good fight, though. Yeah, that's true. Salvador Sanchez wasn't flat-footed, so, you know, I understand that unlike most sports, boxing is very nationalistic, and we get stereotypes, and we get fans generalizing fighters because of where they're from. Like, for example, you'll hear fans say, oh, well, he's got that real traditional Eastern European style, basically saying he has no athleticism and
That's what that means?
he's straight up and down. Yeah, when you hear an announcer say he's got that Eastern European style, it just means they're straight up and down. They don't really have any footwork. They don't have any crazy like head movement.
Well, look at Josh Kelly. You like his style of fighting?
Yeah, but he's not an Eastern European. I'm talking about
Okay. That
Eastern
Polish,
European, Russia. Like, look at Dmitry Bivol. Dmitry Bivol is pretty athletic.
Yeah.
Kovalev is athletic. I mean, he declined
Yeah, but
athletically.
they worked
because
that.
he's older.
It took time for that. It didn't happen overnight. You know what I mean? That's what you gotta look at. It didn't happen overnight.
Brooke made Spence look very beatable. Brooke also proposed to fight. See, and that's why I can never go out here. The reason I can never disrespect Kell Brook is because Kell Brook is a real fighter. He had every right after the Triple G fight to say, you know what? I just fought a middleweight, got my eye socket broken. I'm gonna go fight lesser fighters. and I'm gonna vacate my IBF title. But you know what he said? He said, no, I worked hard for the IBF title. I'm gonna go down there and defend it. Now, did he win? Did he retain the belt and did he win the fight? No. But it's the principle of the matter. It's the principle of the matter. Yeah, maybe probably in hindsight, it's easy to say now that it would have made better sense to vacate the belt. But I can almost guarantee the same people saying that he quit will be the same people saying, oh well, he ducked Errol Spence. He didn't fight him, so.
There's always going to be some kind of dilemma in boxing.
I do agree though that you should never underestimate Mexican fighters. They always bring upsets. The same thing goes for Japanese. It's true, man. I don't know. So something in the water down in them countries, man. Hey, I don't mean to sound biased though, but Puerto Rico, we be filling up the Mexican fighters. I know Puerto Rico's in a bit of a down period right now, but I got Puerto Rico or Mexico all day in boxing. We want all the smoke. In case you don't know, Puerto Rico is the only freaking country in all of boxing to have a world champion at weight class, not Mexico.
Yeah, well, Mexico was the first first heavyweight, and I didn't think I
They 15 years late.
Yeah. Well, I mean,
John Ruiz was heavyweight. I mean, he wasn't quite as good as a champion as John Ruiz.
There was somebody else better than before.
John Ruiz?
No, yeah, before Andy Ruiz.
You mean Andy Ruiz?
Yeah, before him, there was actually another fighter that was actually.
Chris Arreola? What do you expect, man? If I'm a fighter and both my eye sockets working, I ain't continuing, bro. Who the fuck wants to go blind? That's what I'm saying. This man had both his eye sockets broken, and you got people criticizing him, saying, "Oh, he's a quitter." If your left and your right eye socket got broken, you kneel on the canvas too.
Listen, man, it's your
I don't
eyesight.
give a damn how tough you are.
It's your eyesight. It ain't your fucking.
It's
not getting a scratch.
It's not your chin. It's not your elbow.
It's your life.
Khan is different. Amir Khan is different. He's a straight quitter. Whoa, watch.
Okay, I'm sorry.
Amir Khan is different. He's a straight quitter. Terrence Crawford folded up, made him quit. That's different.
That's good, brother.
We talk about Kell Brook. Kell Brook is the first thing for quit. He's one of boxing's true warriors, and on True School Sports, we put respect on his name.
Yeah, just like Chocolatito.
Just like Chocolatito. Is that it?
We're done. Yeah, it looks good for now.
We see.
For now, you can fix it.
What we're looking like.
Better than what it was. Let me go turn around. Over there, but I'm gonna leave it just like that. I don't want to keep messing it up. It looks good though. For what I did
Oh my God!
for the first time.
Yo!
I'll grow.
You pushed my hairline back.
It's alright, Brendan. I'll grow. Be fine. I didn't line it up. I'll grow. It's fine. It's my first time, Brendan.
I should have just left it the way it was.
No, you look. I'll go
It
back
was
in.
better the first time. You pushed this too far.
I'll go back in, look, Brendan. It's fine. It's the first time I did it. Relax. You look better than what it was. It's fine. I'll go back.
It was better the first time.
Okay, Brendan. I
I'm
showed.
not mad at you. I'm just saying.
I
I'm not
showed
mad
you the
at
mirror and asked you. I said, Brendan,
I know, but I don't know why.
it's okay. It's done. I'll go back. Better than what it was. I'll get it right, Brendan. This is my first time. Jesus Christ. But I tell you, I can't play football for you.
I know.
You're fucking demanding too much.
I'm not demanding.
I understand quality,
It was
but
better the first time. It was better the first time. I remember when I first got on check. It was better the first time, right?
no, it's fine, right, Lulu?
Be honest, Lulu. Don't. It was better the first time.
I'm trying to really look at you. Move your hands.
See. It's fine.
Let's push back
A little bit. But I'll go right in, Brendan. It'll be fine.
I love you with all my heart. I do.
Okay,
It
Brendan.
was better the first
It was better the first time, right?
But yeah, right here. I should have left that alone. It's alright though. It was good. Hey guys, man, give him some props, man. Does it look normal?
What y'all think? Look,
It ain't
this man,
perfect, but my
he pushed
first
it
time,
back.
man.
He pushed my hairline back. What y'all think?
Shit.
I
man.
can't get mad at him. You know.
I
it was-
tried.
it
Next
was
time
free.
I know. Next time I'll leave the headline longer.
I'm about to wear some hats.
No, don't wear hats, Brendan.
Straight up, I'm wearing hats.
No, Brendan.
You know what we can do?
I'm
leave
wearing
it
hats. We're not
We
doing
can do
nothing.
a black powder on you.
I'm not doing that. I'll let it go back. But I'm wearing straight hats in all my videos.
Why, Brendan?
Cause the left side of my hairline is pushed all the way back.
A little bit. Want me to take the other one out, even it out?
People other hairline went back to Puerto Rico. That's what I'm saying, man.
They just bugging on you, Brendan. They just bugging on you. Don't listen to all of it. You can't listen to everything they tell you.
I'm not listening to everything. My hairline is pushed.
Okay.
The left side of my hairline. I'm not mad at you. Everything else is really
Okay, the
good.
next time I know, I'll leave your headline more.
I should have just accepted it the first time.
Yeah, it's all good. They'll grow back. Guys, I did the best I could. They'll be fine.
So yeah, there you have it.
It's all good.
That's the fact.
My son wants the headline longer next time.
No, not long. I just wanted it straight. It was good the first time. I should have just taken it for what it was.
Yeah.
I got greedy.
Yeah.
That's why I don't get greedy.
You could do like a little design type thing. on
No,
the
no,
other
no,
side.
no, no.
Trinidad or Kodo? No more. No more. One more. Someone said, "Damn."
Mm.
I'm wearing straight hats for the next like
Hey, man.
10 days.
They're,
I'm wearing
they're
hats.
bugging on you, Brendan.
You're damn right, cause my hairline is pushed back.
That's because you're making a thing out of it. Don't make
I'm
it-
not putting a thing. Look at the damn. Look at the screen. Look at the screen. Look at the screen.
Let me see.
Look at the rest of my head and look.
Look, put it down. You look fine. Next time I should put it down more, but it's okay, Brendan. It's the first time.
Dad, the left side of my hair is making a L Y shape.
Hold on. Let
You want
see.
me to
Let
round
do
it off?
something. Hold
No,
on.
don't round it off.
Let me do something. Hold on. Because that light's not letting me see.
It's fine. He just being critical.
I'm
I
not
wanna
being
see
critical.
from
I'm not.
here.
And people are riding him. That's what they do. They know he
I
gets
want to
upset.
see from here what it looks like.
He's not used to it like that far.
That's why.
It's
No,
okay.
it's you can see
A little bit, yeah.
right here.
It's all right. Next time I get better. Can't complain.
Yeah.
It's not gonna be the end of the world.
Well, it's not the end of the world. Just the end of my hairline.
Yeah, but I'll go right
I
back.
messed with you.
I'll go back, man. Next time I know. Next time I can tell you. You look at the
That's what I'm saying. That hairline is more receded than Chris Eubank Jr.
Okay, it's all right.
I got a receded hairline.
Hey, he's a 50-year-old man.
It's not real. At least it's just a
Man,
mistake.
At least it's not real.
Yeah, Ben,
For now.
Did you call your sister about the $50?
No, my mom sent more than that, and she said. that
Still
when
waiting
it-
on
she
that
said
call,
that
bro.
she
Gotta
said
eat that
she
crow.
would
I'll
have
call you
it
soon,
for 10.
man.
Huh?
My mom said she.
Anyway, I'm gonna get off. I'm gonna go contemplate my life now.
Hey, there's a guy. He's still a champ, man. He look better than what he was. I'll go back, Brendan. I'll go back.
I'm wearing straight hats for like until the last cycle. I'm wearing straight hats.
Okay, Brendan.
Got me.
It's okay.
So I'll see you guys later, man. Y'all enjoy the videos that are coming
Hey,
out.
let's
Take care.
go, champ. You look good, man.